all, this is Swapnil Dikshit. I have come up with second part, that is average level 2. First part is already uploaded. This is only to clear the concepts of average for class 5 and class 6. Let us begin with an example. Question 1. Average of 6 observations is 15. A new observation is included. The new average is increased. The new average is increased by 2. Find the new observation. See, how to solve this? 15, that is old average, is equal to, it was an average of 6 observations, so I have written here sum of 6 observations divided by 6. Now sum of 6 observation is equal to 15 into 6, that is 90. Now what he says is a new observation is included. The new average is increased by 2. So average is increased by 2, so 15 plus 2, and the sum of 7 observations, because one observation is included, so it becomes 15 plus 2 is equal to sum of 7 observation divided by 7. Sum of 7 observations is equal to 17 into 7, that is 119. Now if I subtract sum of 6 observations from sum of 7 observations, I get 29, and it is 29 is what? It is the new observation which was included and which was required. So final answer is the new observation is 29. Let us continue further. Average of, second example, average of 60 students in a class is 11.5 years. Just concentrate. Average age of 60 students in a class. There were 60 students in a class and their average was 11.5. If the teacher's age is included, now what they have done is they have included teacher's age in this. The average increases by 0.5 years. So again we'll solve it in the same fashion. The old average was 11.5. We had 60 students in the class, so sum of 60 divided by 60, that is, this is again our basic formula, that is average is equal to sum divided by n. So sum of 60 students is equal to 11.5 into 60, that is 690. Now what he says is if teacher's age is included, what they have done is they have added teacher's age to this total of student. So then he says the average increases by 0.5. So 11.5 was old average plus 0.5 is equal to, now the number of observation has increased by 1, so I have written here 61. Sum of 61 divided by 61, so we get sum of 61 equal to 12 multiplied by 61, that is 732 is sum of 61 observations. The same way we solved the last example, we will subtract sum of 60 observation from sum of 61 observations. So we get 732 minus 690, that is 42. This 42 is what? It is the age of teacher which was included in the old observation list. So we get the final answer, age of teacher is equal to 42 years. Hope you are understanding it properly. Let's continue further with example number 3. The average price of 8 pens is rupees 30. average price of 5 of those pens. Just concentrate. We had 8 pens whose average was 30. Now he says the average price of 5 out of these 8 pen is 15. So let us apply our concepts. Basis in the in the beginning we had 30 was the average of 8 pens. So what we will do is 30 is equal to sum of 8 pens divided by 8. So sum of 8 pens sum of price of 8 pens is rupees 240. Now he says out of these 8, 5 the price of average price of 5 pens is 15. So again we'll apply the same formula for average. 15, that is the average of 5 pen, is equal to sum of price of 5 pen divided by 5. So sum of 5 pen is equal to 15 into 5, that is rupees 75. Now what I will do is I will subtract sum of 5 from sum of 8. So sum of 8 minus sum of 5 is equal to 240 minus 75. So that is rupees 165. I hope you will understand this sum is of the remaining 3 pens, because I have subtracted sum of 5 pens from sum of 8 pens. So this is what? This is sum of 3 pens. Next, now but here he has asked us to find out the average price of these 3 pens. So we need to apply the formula for average again. Average of 3 pens is equal to sum of 3 pens divided by 3 equal to 165 divided by 3, that is rupees 55. So this is what? This is 55 rupees is the average price of the remaining 3 pens. Next, question number 4. Sum of 5 consecutive even numbers is 1050. Find the largest of those numbers. Again I repeat, sum of 5 consecutive even numbers. So we'll begin with, let the 5 consecutive numbers be. I know you could understand, if I start with the first even number as x, the next or the consecutive even number will be x plus 2. Next to that will be x plus 4. Next to that will be x plus 6 and x plus 8. These are the 5 consecutive even numbers. He says the sum of all these even numbers is 1050. So x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6 plus x plus 8 is equal to 1050. Now if you see, what we will do is we'll add all the coefficients of x, that is, see, look here, this is x, this is x, this is x, 3x, this is 4x, and this is 5x. We have 5x over here, so we'll write here 5x plus, if you add all the numbers you get 20. So this is 5x plus 20 is equal to 1050. So 5x equal to 1050 minus 20, that is 1030. So x equals to 1030. We need to divide 1030 by this 5. It goes over here. So it is, the answer is 206. Now what is 206? It is the first even number which we had assumed as x. But the question is, find the largest of those numbers. The largest number is x plus 8. So the largest number is equal to x plus 8. Putting the value of x which we have already found out, 206 plus 8 is equal to 214. Friends, next example number 5. Average age of 15 employees is 35 years. Average age of 15 employees is 35 years. If two of them resigned, 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 that is, they have left the job, the average age of the remaining employees is 32 years. See, look, we had 15 employees whose average age was 35. Two of them left, so with the remaining employees will be 13. So 13 employees, the average is 32. Next he asks, if the age of one of the two, how many of them left? Two of them left. Out of the two, one employee age was 55 years. Then find the age of other employee. Let us begin with our basic formula. We had 35 was the average of 15 employees. So 35 equal to sum of 15 employees divided by 15. So sum of 15 employees age is equal to 35 into 15. So that becomes 525 years. Now he says two of them resigned, so and the average dropped down to 32. So I'll write here 32, the new average is equal to sum of 13 because two of them have left, resigned. Sum of 13 divided by 13. Sum of 13 employees is equal to 32 into 13, that is 416 years. Again the same concept. What I will do is I'll subtract sum of 13 from sum of 15. So we'll get the sum of the two employees who resigned. So I have written here sum of two employees who resigned is equal to 525 minus 416, that is 109 years. But this is sum of the two employees, so I have written here employee number 1 plus employee number 2 who resigned is equal to 109. 55 is the age of one of the employee. One of the employees age was 55. So 55 is equal to 55 plus employee, second employee is equal to 109. So second employee's age will be 109 minus 55 and the answer comes to 54. So what is 54? It is the required age of the second employee. One of them was 55, other was 54 and their total was 109. This is how it goes. Okay, we'll stop. Thank you.